Shall we start this session? The first 10 questions, what do they deal with? The passage. What is this passage about? Online shopping. So it should be easy for you guys. You all know that. You can answer all the questions. Shall I read out the first question? Question number 51. Which of the following is not a feature of online shopping? These are easy questions, perhaps to confuse you guys. They have given the word not. You read casually, take things for granted, then you don't focus on the word not. Then you'll be in trouble. Please underline the word not a feature. Which of the following is not a feature of online shopping? It provides a wide range of products and brand. That is a feature or not a feature? Please respond. Easy one related to you guys. You should respond. It is a feature. All products are available on sites with a heavy discount. All products, the passage doesn't talk about that, and they cannot do business. All the products, heavy discount, they have to close the shop after 1 month. So this is not correct. One can get replacement guarantee on some specific shopping sites. Flipkart mentioned. And what is the fourth option? Online shopping is available at all the time. It is round the clock, 24/7. So what is the answer? One is not true. Which one is not true? The second option. All products are available on sites with a heavy discount. That is not true. Shall I go to the next one? Which of the following is not true? Again, not true. Please underline not true. In the context of the given passage, online shopping is a popular but not a safe option. Does it talk about safety anywhere? Because the question is in the context of the given passage. Hold that one, we'll check other options. Flipkart.com provides 1 month replacement guarantee mentioned in the passage. It is expected that online shopping users will increase mentioned in the passage. All of the above, none of these. What is the answer here? The first option, online shopping is a popular but not a safe option. That is not true. India is lagging behind from which of the following countries? Again mentioned in the passage. Do I have to show you where it is? Not required. Or you want me to show? All of you please go to the third paragraph, and the very first sentence talks about what? The growth rate of online shopping is gaining pace in India. India is third largest country in this race, lagging behind only two countries. What are they? USA and China. What is the first option? Only USA, only Canada, only Japan, only China. So what is the answer? Other than given options is the answer. Because two countries, China and USA. This is also mentioned in the passage. What percentage of revenue is expected to be contributed to India's GDP? All of you please go to the fourth paragraph, the middle of it. Think about the number of online shoppers. If 50% of India's population gets start online shopping, the revenue generation, have you located that sentence? Was 2.5 billion in 2009, 6.3 billion in 2011, and 14 billion in 2012. And it is expected to reach 24 billion by 2015. It is expected to contribute, what percentage? 4%. Which option says that? Third option is the answer. Is the mic loud and clear? Those loud. Question number 55. How can the future growth of online shopping be improved? The same page, page 5, go to the last sentence. What does it talk about? The future growth will come through improvements to the shopping process on existing websites, the implementation of more online shopping sites by existing retailers, the coming of age of a younger, more technology-oriented generation. For this, you don't have to read the passage. We'll see the options. By introducing more online shopping sites, yes or no? Obviously. By making more user-friendly sites, obviously yes. By improving the shopping process, mentioned in the passage. By introducing variety of goods and services, that is also right. So what is the answer? All of the above is the answer. Which of the following is not a shopping site? This I'm not convinced. But here shopping, online shopping talks about two things. One is the services, the other one is what? Product. And Paytm mentioned, Book My Show mentioned. Say yes or no. eBay.com not mentioned. Has it been mentioned anywhere? Mentioned. Doorstep mentioned, not mentioned. Then it's okay. So what is the answer here? Fourth option, doorstep, not mentioned. Not a shopping site, not mentioned, you cannot decide. Has it, the word doorstep, has it been mentioned anywhere? No. How can you, what is the answer here? The key says fourth option. On what basis? Because it has not been mentioned, we don't know. But logically thinking it should be other than given option. What is the reason? eBay.com, has it been mentioned? Are you sure? Then it's okay. Doorstep.com, that also looks like either a service provider or a product provider. We cannot say, but still we have to respect. As per passage, not mentioned, then how can you say it is not? How can you say that? I'm not convinced, but whatever it is. Why do people prefer online shopping? This is again pure common sense. Easy access to variety of brands with multiple payment options. Right or wrong? Today's generation is technology oriented. That is not relevant here. Most of the people have their own personal computers and credit cards. Again, not right. Online shopping allows discounts and other lucrative offers. That is true. But what is the question here? Why do people prefer? Offline also they offer. But here, the main reason, easy access to variety of brands and with multiple payment options. Answer is what? The first option is the answer. The fourth one is also right, but between the two, which is a better option? The first option. Most similar in meaning. Even this I'm not convinced. First you write the meaning of the word spiraling. Write the word spiral. Please write the word spiral. S-P-I-R-A-L. Spiral has two meanings. One is coil. If you take a shell, what is the shape of a shell? Spiral shape. You all know that shape. I hope it looks like a spiral. And write the second meaning. That is very important. Please write the second meaning of spiral. I have given many a time. I don't mind giving again. Continuous increase of prices, salaries, and wages. Continuous increase of prices, salaries, and wages. If you read the newspapers, especially the Economic Times, or any article related to economy, quite often they use one expression, spiraling prices. Means what? Continuous increase. Is the first option right? Say yes or no. Bending, no. Deflecting, deflect goes with physics. Deviating, not right. Inclining. Incline means what? Bend in a particular direction. Hold that one. Arch. Arch means what? That shape. You all know that? Arch shape. Hook, not relevant here. So what is the answer? How can you say it is the third option? Because we respect the key. Inclining, spiraling, what is the context here? Let us check the context. Where is the word? Please go there. Despite spiraling inflation. Obviously, spiraling means what? Going up, increasing. But incline doesn't talk about increase, does it? Please respond. Inclined towards something. That means you have interest. Inclination towards a particular subject. That has a different connotation. And spiraling means what? Going up and up and up. And it goes with economy-related things. Prices, inflation, salaries, wages. I'm not convinced. The answer is not inclining, but the only word you can consider, if at all, you have to respect the key. Then what, in my opinion, if you ask me, so what is the answer? The sixth option, none of these. But if you have to respect the key, what is the answer? Third option, what is the third option? Inclining. Pace. First you write the meaning of the word pace. Pace means speed. Sometimes I teach very fast, then I ask the students, is the pace okay? Usually they say, no sir. Non-verbal communication. But here the context is different. How the word has been used. All of you please go to the third paragraph or fourth paragraph, the first sentence. The growth rate of online shopping is gaining pace in India. Gaining pace means what? Something like positive, progressive, going to a higher level. What is the first option here? Power. Race you cannot use. Pace means what? Speed, not race. Pair, not relevant here. Sway. Write the meaning of the word sway. Sway means to move this side and that side, or to move sideways. Better you write that way. To move sideways. During a storm, strong winds blow, then the branches of some trees and also some trees, they sway. Means what? They move this side and that side. And sometimes people also sway to music. Sway to music means what? Move this side and that side. Is it relevant here? No. What is the last option? Progress. So context-wise, what is the answer? The fifth option, progress, is the answer. Question number 60, he wants the opposite. Swap goes with everyday English. First you write the meaning of the word swap. The second option, yes, exchange. Swap means what? Exchange. Today it has a negative connotation. A lot of articles have been written. I don't want to discuss in this class. What is the first option here? Maintain. Hold that one. Replace, more or less exchange, same meaning. Create, no. Fix, no. Same situation, you don't try to change. So what is the answer based on that? The first option, maintain, is the answer. Have you got it? Shall I go to the next one? Please say yes or no. A few students, you also don't respond. What should I say? How do you find this Cloze test? Easy or difficult? If you say easy, I will stand up and clap for you. It is a tough passage. Very tough. But you can get 5. That should not be a problem. Context is very difficult to understand. Shall I read out? Over the last few weeks, media around the world have been with stories about how technology is destroying politics. Context is, you see a lot of things related to a particular idea in the media. In a way, you can think of the media is being bombarded with a particular concept or a particular idea. And based on that context, you have to think of the right option. Biddable. It has nothing to do with the bidding, auction. Write the meaning. And be prepared to write a lot of words you are going to get. Please write the meaning of the word biddable. Means meek, M-E-E-K. You see that word, meek. Write the word meek. And ready to follow the instructions. Meek and ready to follow. Ready to follow the instructions. Someone follows the instructions without questioning and submissively. Then we use the word. Usually it goes with children. You tell a child, nowadays they don't listen, that's a different story. They're very adamant, arrogant. So you got the meaning. What is the second option here? Saturated. First you write the typical meaning of saturated. Saturate means to make something very wet. To make something very wet. To make something wet. Also write the word soak. S-O-A-K. Typical meaning. It goes with wetting, soaking, drenching. But in this generally we say saturated with some idea. Means excess of something. Please write excess of something. Saturated. And you keep on trying different models, imagine. You try one model, second model, third model, 10 models you try. It could be design or anything. And 10 models, then you don't know what to do. Then what do you say? It has been saturated. Means reached the limit. In this context, that is the right word. Media has been saturated with what? The impact of technology on politics. We'll see other options. What is the next one? Drenched. Drenched also means saturated, but it doesn't go with this context. It goes with rains. You got the word the other day. So write the meaning. You all know the word drench. You don't have to write. Opulence. That's a very good word. Please write the meaning of opulence. Opulence means extreme wealth. Extreme wealth. Great wealth. Don't write extreme. Great wealth. Luxuriant. Luxuriant. Something that is luxuriant. You know the word luxury. From that, luxuriant. Great wealth. Does it go with this context? Not related to this context. What I've noticed, I don't know whether actual exam it is like that or not like that. But our papers quite often have seen tough close test. What they do, unfamiliar context, they use a lot of options, the words. They're all synonyms, more or less. Here you come across a meek. They have used many a time. You also come across soak, drench, saturated. All are synonyms. If you know one word, then you can easily make out. Here, going back to the blank, what is the answer? The second option is the answer. Over the last few weeks, media around the world have been saturated with stories about how technology is destroying politics. In like China, the fear of ultra-empowered big brother states, like that in George Orwell's 1984. China generally, you must be having an idea. Is it a democratic country or a communist country, or is it autocratic? Autocratic. What is the meaning of autocratic? A system or a government where one person rules like a dictator. If a king rules that way, then we use the word monarch. Remember, in our material we got one question. Government where one person rules like a dictator, then it is called autocracy. But a kingdom, then we use the word monarch. What are the options here? Docile. Please be ready to write. A lot of words are there you have to write. First you write the meaning of the word docile. Brackets write the word animals. Animals and persons also, but generally animals. Docile means easy to control. Easy to control. Easy to tame. Tame, T-A-M-E. You know the word tame. Animals, some animals, they can be trained easily. They can be tamed easily. Then we say docile animal. Wild animals are not docile, but domestic animals are docile. You got the word? Next one, creature. Biology term, not relevant here. Again, you have soaking. This guy is obsessed with the synonyms. And sopping. Write the meaning of sopping. Sopping also means the same. Please write the meaning. Saturated. Sopping means saturate. Soak, drench, synonym. What is the fourth option here? Autocracies. So, in autocracies like China, does it sound right or wrong? That is the only word you can choose. Because the context is the politics, political system. Autocracy goes with polity, subject related word. A lexical term rather. The fear is of ultra-empowered big brother states like that in George Orwell's 1984. That is the name of a book, 1984, written by George Orwell. A very popular book. I think college level, they have this as a book to be read by the students. In democracies like the United States, what is that? Is, we have to check the options. 63. Placid. Please write the meaning of placid. Placid has two different meanings. One meaning, difficult to get excited. Someone or something that, someone usually, difficult to get excited or depressed. They don't get excited, they don't get depressed. In a way, what is the other word for that? Someone does not get excited, does not get depressed. Stoic. it is nothing but brackets. You could write the word stoic. One meaning. But generally we don't use in that sense. Write the second meaning of that. Placid means calm and quiet. Please write the second meaning. Calm and quiet. There is one English movie, Placid 1, Placid 2, something like that. It is all about a lake where there is a big crocodile. It keeps attacking people. So write the combination, Placid Lake, L-A-K-E. Means what? A calm and quiet lake. You got the meaning? Does it go with this context? No. Wringing. If you guys wash clothes, then you will be knowing. I doubt, I have my own doubts. You take the wet cloth and you want to dry that one, then what do? You twist that and you squeeze. The word for that is a wring. A wring means what? Twist and squeeze water. Twist. T-W-I-S-T. Twist and squeeze water. You twist it and squeeze water. That is called a wringing. Does it go with this context? No. Commonwealth. Can you use commonwealth here? Impassibility. Write the meaning of the word impassibility. First you write the word incapable of suffering. Incapable of suffering. Or incapable of experiencing pain. Incapable of experiencing pain. Does it go with this context? Say yes or no? No. What is the third option? I haven't touched the third option, concern. We'll consider that one. What is the blank number? 60? No, 63. I want to read out with that word. In democracies like the United States, the concern is that. Does it make sense or not? There is a concern. What is that concern? The concern is that tech companies will continue to political and social. This is a bit difficult. Continue to do what? 64. What is the first word here? Emancipation. That's a very good word. Write the meaning of that. Emancipate means to set someone free. To set someone free from political or economic restrictions. To set someone free from political or economic restrictions. Write the second meaning of that, liberty. Emancipation means what? Liberty. But here the context talks about concern. Concern is positive or negative? Negative. So you need to take a positive word or a negative word. But emancipation is a positive word. Don't consider that one. Impassivity. Write the meaning of that. First you listen to me. Some people, they don't have emotions, no emotions. Someone is suffering, not bothered. And I have given two words many a time. Someone does not respond to someone else's suffering. What is the word? One word goes with everyday English. It begins with the letter S. You see that regularly. Stony. Please write the word stony. Then what is the other better word which begins with the letter C? Callous. Stoic is a positive word. This is a negative word. No emotions towards others' sufferings. Then write the word stony. S-T-O-N-Y. Stony. The second word, callous. C-A-L-L-O-U-S. Remember these words. I've given many a time. And there's one more word, better word. Please write the word. Apathy. You know this word? This also means the same. No feelings, no emotions. Impassivity. Abundance. You all know the word abundance. Right. Egalitarianism. Again, a very good word. Please write the word egalitarian. That is a doctrine. That's a philosophy. Egalitarianism means what? The philosophy that all are equal. Please write. Exactly. All are equal. All are equal. The principle, the philosophy, the doctrine which talks about equality. That is impossible. Your fingers are not equal. How can the society all are equal? Impossible. And write one typical combination. great philosophers and scholars talk about, please write egalitarian society. Egalitarian society, which is impractical. What is the next one? Exacerbate. This is a tough word. Write the meaning of that. Exacerbate means to make something worse. To make something worse. Bad to worse. W-O-R-S-E. You all know the word worse. Now we'll see. In democracies like the United States, the concern is that tech companies will continue to exacerbate. Means what? A bad situation making worse, bad to worse. What? Political and social. We have been talking about haves, have-nots, and getting divided into two groups. What is the word for that? Polarization. Which option talks about that? It is 65. We'll see the options. So many words. I have my own doubts. First, you write the meaning of the word genial. Genial means friendly and cheerful. Friendly. Friendly and cheerful. Someone is always smiling, friendly. What is the word genial? There's one more word. Please write the word jovial. He is a jovial person. Some people look very serious. Usually people say, I look very serious. Some people are always smiling. Then what is the word for those people? Jovial. Another word, genial, friendly and cheerful. Does it go with this context? Polity? No. Polarization. You have got many a time. Division into two groups. Hold the second option. Equalitarianism. Equality. So you can make out. Inattention. Not relevant. Alleviation is a good word. Alleviate. Write the word alleviate. Alleviate means what? Reduce. Reduce, usually it goes with problems, pains, suffering. And what are the related words? Alleviate, one word. Assuage. Write the word assuage. A-S-S-U-A-G-E. Alleviate, assuage. Mitigate. Also write the word mitigate. All mean the same, reduce. So what is the answer here? Oh, again the same problem. Where is this Babu? Who is the coordinator? Please come here, be here. Yesterday also we had the same problem. Something went wrong, it got stuck. Come and do something. And what is your name? Shiva. Shiva, you also please be here. Don't go there. Any emergency, you should be ready to handle the problem. And you are new to this, so it is better you are here, not there. It got stuck. Do something about it. We'll continue. Let him do his work. We'll do our work. What is the word you have written? Alleviation. You have written the synonyms. Going back to the passage, so they have the fear. Fear of what? Political and social polarization. So what is the answer here? The second option, polarization. Yesterday also we had the same problem. Remember? Someone came and got it fixed. What is the next one? You do something or call someone. Usually there is a joke on Indians. You know what it is? Imagine typical behavior. Your remote doesn't work. What do? You you do something like that. And like that, so many typical. We don't know why. And surprisingly, things work that way. Right or wrong? Please take the hard copy. I will continue with my reading. Could you please tell the blank number? 65 is over. What is the word? Political and social polarization by facilitating the spread of disinformation and creating ideological filter bubbles leading to something what? Cultivated. Can you use the word cultivated here? Resembling. To something resembling someone's book. Does it sound right or wrong? Is the mic on? Resembling, do you think it is a right word? Someone says no. Hold the second option. I will talk to you later. What is the third one? Leading to something liberal. Leading to something suffrage. You may think this has got something to do with suffering. Nothing to do with suffering. Please write the meaning of the word suffrage. Suffrage means the right to vote. The right to vote. Voting. The right to vote is called suffrage. Got stuck. Yesterday also it happened. Does it go with this context? Suffrage. No. What is the other word for suffrage? Yes? Who has said that? That's right. Franchise. Am I right? It has two different meanings. One goes with business. The other goes with elections. What is the next word here? What is the next option? Amenity. When you talk about a building, what do you talk about? Amenities. You talk about a particular place. What is the word you use? It provides all amenities. Means what? Facilities. Write the meaning of the word amenity. Now it is, thank God. He is the right guy. Amenity means what? Facility. Amenities. Facilities. That's the one. That's the one. What is the answer here? I said resembling, second option, but one student said no. Which word do you think? Tell your option. Show your finger. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which one? You cannot use the word cultivated. Say yes or no. You cannot use liberal. If you want to use liberal, let us look at the sentence. Leading to something liberal, Aldous Huxley's Brave New World. No, that doesn't make any sense. And what are the other words here? Suffrage, completely irrelevant. And what is the last one? Amenity, again not relevant. The answer is beyond any doubt the second option. What is the second option? Resembling. I hope you are convinced. Yes or no? No, that student. Now what is the blank number? 67. In fact, by bringing about between democracy and dictatorship, two different things. And the context talks about bringing them together. What is the word? Joining. What is the other word for that? Already I've got the meaning of the word meek. Write one more word. Meek means submissive. Write the word submissive. And write the combination also. A meek person. Meek person. It goes with individuals, but this word goes more with everyday English. He is a meek boy, she is a meek girl. Means what? Are you guys listening? Means what? Not bold, not confident, submissive. Someone says something, they follow. They cannot oppose. Meek personality means what? They cannot oppose. They cannot take an antagonistic stand. They cannot confront someone. Have you got the meaning? Meek personalities cannot survive in this competitive world. Today it is a competitive world. Dog eat dog days. There is one idiomatic expression. What is that? Dog eat dog days. Means what? Cutthroat competition. Meek personality, can you expect that person to survive? No. What is the second one? You all must be knowing. Coziness. Cozy means what? Comfortable. Write the meaning of that. Coziness, comfort, comfortable. Doesn't go with this context. Representative, no. Curiosity, inquisitive nature, not related. What is the fourth option here? Convergence, that is the right word. In fact, by bringing about a convergence union between democracy and dictatorship, new technologies render both of these dystopian visions impossible. That's a political term, but that does not mean that there's nothing to fear. Much of the coverage of the 19th National Congress of the Communist Party of China focused on President Xi Jinping's power. What power? What are the options? 68. Indifference power. Please respond. No. Lassitude. Please write the meaning of lassitude. It means lack of energy. Lack of energy or lack of interest. Also write interest. Not literally interest. Bracket you write lack of energy, also write a weakness. Please write weakness. Power, can you use the word lassitude? No. Complacency, that's a very good word. Please write. Complacency means a feeling of satisfaction. A feeling of satisfaction with what we have. A feeling of satisfaction with what we have and what we have achieved. What we have and what we have achieved. Usually we say complacency is very dangerous. You should never become complacent. Means what? You achieve a little, then you become complacent. That is a dead end. But you're not complacent. You want to go to the higher level, then you progress. You got the meaning? Complacency is a dangerous thing. And it doesn't go with power. Power is quite opposite. Lethargy means what? Lazy. What is the last option here? Usually I tell students, consolidate your knowledge. And what is this here? Consolidate your power or someone's power. So what is the answer? The fifth option. Consolidate. Actually they should have given consolidation of power. Please write the word consolidation. Focused on 68, am I right? They have given consolidation. Fine. Consolidation of power. He is, observers warn, creating an information age. Information age what? Lenient. You all know the word lenient. What does it go with? Rules and regulations. Someone is not strict, he does not follow, then what is the word? Lenient when it comes to rules and regulations. Not relevant here. Dictatorship. Hold that one. Listlessness. Not relevant here. Phlegm. That is surprising. They should not have given here. Phlegm, it doesn't look good to tell also. Imagine you have severe cold. Severe cold, then what happens? Yellow mucus substance comes out from your nose. Right? That is called phlegm. I don't know why they have given that here. Contentment, that is a good word. Not my choice, don't look at me like that. Contentment, self-satisfaction. Please write the meaning. Self-satisfaction. Contentment, satisfaction. So what is the answer here? Information age. Only one word goes with that. Which one is that? Second option, information age dictatorship, in which the technologies that were once expected to bring freedom to China's 1.4 billion citizens have instead enabled him to entrench his own authority, to make it deep-rooted. What is the last one? We have one more blank, right? And aspirations of ordinary Chinese, the internet allows China's leaders to preempt discontent. In other words, they now use big data rather than force to ensure stability. Pacific Force, is it right? For God's sake, please respond when I ask the question. As such, I'm under tremendous pressure. You may ask why. So many words, so many new patterns, 40 questions, higher level of comprehension, higher level of vocabulary, and you guys don't look at me, don't respond. Who am I talking to? Who am I teaching? And if you respond continuously, at least I know you are there with me, you are comfortable with the pace. But you don't respond, then I don't think my pace will get affected. And I will have a doubt, are these guys here? Are they listening? What are they up to? These questions are not good for the faculty member while teaching. You agree or you don't agree? There's one student, morning batch, new batch, D1, D2. I like that girl. When I ask a question, have you got it? Immediately she says, yes, sir. Shall I go to the next question? Yes, sir. Please, sir. Do, sir. That next second she responds. Means what? She's quite attentive. She's with me. You understand what I say? I ask a question, nobody responds. What does it mean? Please, these papers, I don't want that to happen. Every second is important, and you have to be on I have to be on my toes. You have to be on your toes. Not literally. Okay? No. Can you say Pacific Force? No. I expect no, sir. That's what I expect from you. Gratification. Write the meaning of that. It has a negative connotation. First you write gratification means satisfaction, gratify. Write the word gratify and write the meaning satisfy. But satisfy, brackets, write desire, D-E-S-I-R-E, desire. There it has a negative connotation. Someone wants to satisfy his desire, then it has a negative connotation, and we use the word gratification of sensual pleasures. That is the context. What is the next one? Exhilaration. Very good word. Write the meaning. Exhilarate means very happy, excited and happy. Exhilaration, happiness, joy. Does it go with this context? No. Convenience? No. What is the last word here? Brute. It has two different meanings. First meaning is a typical meaning that doesn't go with this context. Second meaning goes with this context. Please write the first meaning. Brute means savage. Write savage. Also write wild. Like an animal. Brackets, right? Like an animal. He is a brute means he is like an animal, savage, wild. But it doesn't go with this context. Write the second meaning of brute. Without thinking. Without thinking. Without rationality. Without thinking. Without rationality. No rationality behind. They use the force. Brute force. In a way it also means very negative force. Negative thing. But nothing to do with savage. So how do you find this? Easy or difficult? It's already 2:45, and what is the question number? 71. A long way to go. What are these questions about? We can do it very fast, and you have to be attentive. I will read the sentence, there is an error, I will say there is an error, then you have to choose the right word. Finally you can decide the option. Even after India won the case for consular access, there is no problem here. Pakistan took weeks to respond. So I will say the correct expression, you make a note where it is. Weeks to respond, offering to allow the meeting only in the present is not correct, in the presence of video cameras. Now don't ask me which option. That's okay. 72. Escalating tensed, not correct. Escalating tensions between the two neighbors, nature, not correct. Naturally led to the announced, not correct. Announcement of retaliatory, unilateral. Decided is not correct. Decisions is correct. Every word has to be changed. Have you got it? Option is not important. What is important here? What is right, what is wrong? Please look at it that way. Later you can think of which option. We don't have so much time. Is it 73? The quantum of lost, not correct. The quantum of loss that has been incurred by traders in both India and Pakistan has varied. Nothing wrong with varied. According to the nature of trade. Nothing wrong with nature. So two words are not correct. One is it should be lost, the other one should be incurred. Shall I go to the next one? Recent measures by the center to help, nothing wrong with the word help, the auto industry overcome, nothing wrong with overcome, the ongoing slowdown were yet to take effect at the ground level. Let us look at stimulated. To take stimulated, not correct. Here, effect, put a star mark and write the part of speech. Which part of speech is it? In this context, is it a noun or a verb? First you write noun, brackets you write verb. To take place, write one expression, to take place. To happen. But effect could be a noun, it could be a verb. Remember, generally we don't use it as a verb, we use it as a noun. And what is the word that is used as a verb? What is the spelling of that? A-F-F-E-C-T. Shall I go to the next one? The government wanted, no problem. Aadhaar to be, submitting is not correct. To be submitted while opening bank accounts. Although the Supreme Court has ruled, nothing wrong with that, ruled that Aadhaar cannot be made mandatory. Nothing wrong with that. Only one word is not correct. Which word is that? Submitted. These are quite interesting and challenging. The next 5 questions, what do they deal with? Sync model. You see 2 sentences, you have to select one word which goes with both the sentences. India's equity valuations measured using the market capitalization to gross domestic product, GDP, ratio has below its historical average. Has compliance? No. Has slipped below its historical average. We'll take the second option. When she was close enough to the house, she ran to the courtyard and slipped in through the back door. Means entered through the back door. Answer is what? The second option. But write the meaning. You have to be very ready to write. First you write the meaning of compliance. Write the word comply. Comply means what? Follow the rules. Please write comply, follow the rules. You have got this word many a time. Noun form is compliance. And what is the second one? Cryptic. Write the meaning of the word cryptic. Cryptic means mysterious. One word mysterious, write the other word obscure. Mysterious, obscure. You all know the word pickle. Pickle-minded you got yesterday also. So what is the answer here? Slipped is the answer. During the sale, buyers can, exciting offers, buyers can apportion, pickle, avail. So what is the word here? During the sale, buyers can avail exciting offers. That seems right. Employees should avail themselves of the opportunity. That is also right. But write the meaning of apportion. Divide and share. Divide and share something. You divide and distribute, share or distribute. And what are the other words? Pickle you got many a time. Avail, answer. Prudent. That's a very good word. Please write. Prudent means wise. Wise, intelligent. What is the word you have said? Prudent. Which one? Careful. More than careful, prudent goes with intelligence, being clever, being wise. Ability to judge. Prudent goes more with the skill to judge, being wise, to have the wisdom. Prudent, you could use the word careful also, but usage point of view, that is better. Shall I go to the next one? What is it? The Statue of, before you see, you should know the word. The Statue of Liberty dominates over the harbor of New York. I took the liberty of using the dictionary while you were out of the room. Allying, ally, you all know that. Political parties, you know that. And reluctant, you know that word also. Reluctant means what? Unwilling. Reluctant to write means what? Unwilling to write. Some students are always reluctant to write. Damper, write the meaning of damper. Someone or something that spoils a situation or brings down the enthusiasm. Brings down the enthusiasm. He is a damper, she is a damper. In a party, everyone is enjoying, and someone comes and tries to spoil or change the mood. Then what do we say? She is a damper or he is a damper. Shall I go to the next one? She also claimed to have obtained a, what is this? Bank from the ministry of, what is the first word? Plunged. Plunge means what? To go down, to dive. Plunge, to go down. Please write. The prices plunged means what? They went down. Plunge means to go down, to dive down. Glut, that is a business term. Write the meaning of the word glut. Glut means excess of something. Excess of something. Glut of cars in the market means what? Excess of cars in the market. Scrutiny. Scrutinize means what? To study carefully. Permit. Hold that one. So she also claimed to have obtained what? A permit. Seems right. Since insurance regulations do not permit LIC. Seems right. What is the answer here? The fourth option. Sovereign gold bonds have a tenure of 8 years. No capital gains tax is applicable if held till maturity. Or in other words, any capital gains arising at the time of are tax-free. Arising at the time of what? Breach, it goes with contract, not correct. Redemption. Have you chosen the second option? Hold that one. Depleted, to get reduced or to become thin. Intervene, not relevant. Answer is the second option, redemption. Redemption has two different meanings. One meaning you please write, repay the loan, repaying. Redemption means repaying the loan or debt. One meaning of redemption, repaying the loan or debt. Another meaning, exchange. Also write the word exchange. But the third and different meaning, please write, to be saved from evil. To be saved from evil. Evil spirit. You all know the word evil. Fine. Not relevant here. Shall I go to the next one? Oh, the set is over. How are these? Easy or tough? Okay. This is the toughest one. It is better not to touch these questions. There are so many words. I had to refer the dictionary, frankly speaking. Many of these words, not the regular words. First you write the meaning of, and the worst part of this, you have to select either two synonyms or two antonyms or a synonym and an antonym. That is really testing your patience. Please write the meaning of bewail. Means express a regret or sadness. Express a regret or sadness. Sadness, what is the other word? Someone passes away, you are sad. And what is the word? Mourning. You all know the word mourn. What is the first word in the first pair? Mourn. And you're sad, what is opposite? Rejoice. Rejoice means what? Very happy, celebrate. Based on that, what is the answer? The first option is the answer, but that is, if you get it right, hats off to you. Not at all easy. And we'll check the other options. Exceptional, easy, sincere, easy, accord. Please write the meaning of accord. Accord means to give or grant power. To give or grant someone power. You give power to someone or you grant power to someone. And what shall I go to the next one? Discord. Discord means what? Something that is disturbing. Something that disturbs. Discord. Dispute. Also write the word. Discord means dispute. Remember, I have given two idioms. There is a dispute between two states. Then we use one idiomatic expression, bone of contention. Bone of contention. Kaveri waters, generally I give that example. Bone of contention between Tamil Nadu and Karnataka. Bone of contention means what? Cause of dispute. And what is the other idiomatic expression? Apple of discord. Apple of discord also means the same. Apple pie order is different. You wanted to say apple pie order. That is different. Apple of discord. D-I-S-C-O-R-D. Apple of discord is an idiomatic expression. Means what? Cause of dispute. I hope you got it. Bone of contention. Apple of discord. Means what? Cause of dispute. And what is the other word here? Pretend. You all know that. Pretend means what? Act. Next one, smattering. It has two different meanings. Write the first meaning. A little knowledge. One meaning, superficial knowledge. Little or superficial knowledge. Second meaning, small in quantity. Small in quantity. Small in quantity. Based on that, what is the second pair here? Couple of students, couple of books, couple of things. Means many or a few. And what is the second word? Few. They should have given a few. Other options are not right. Here answer is the second option. What is it? Couple or a few. Means small in quantity. Other words are rather easy. You all know the third pair. What is the first word? Arduous. Means what? Strenuous or something difficult to do. And write the typical combination. Arduous task. T-A-S-K. T-A-S-K. Arduous task means what? Difficult task. You have got many a time. Write the meaning of sordid. Sordid means involving immoral actions. Immoral actions. Immoral, negative or positive? Negative. What is the first pair here? Confusing, chaos. Nothing to do with moral, immoral, pure, impure. Peace, calm, not related. What is the third option? Unsullied. Write the meaning of that. Unsullied means not spoiled. Not spoiled. Also write not made impure. Not made impure. Now here sordid means what? Something like impure, immoral. What is the opposite? Unsullied, obviously. And what is the second one here? Filthy. Filthy means what? Dirty. Again spoiled. Based on that, one is what? Antonym. The other one is synonym. Based on that, what is the answer? The third option is the answer. Other pairs are not relevant here. Mischievous, imaginary, not. Meddle you all must be knowing. Generally we say don't meddle in my affairs. Affairs means what? Interfere. Write the meaning. Meddle means interfere. When you interfere, you consider that or you don't consider that? You consider, you interfere. You don't consider, that means what? You are not bothered about that. Based on that, what is the answer you tell me? The fourth option, neglect or disregard. You don't consider. Middle, you consider, you get into that. And what? You all know the word gigantic. Gigantic means what? Huge. Other words are rather easy. Regard, opposite, disregard. Bucolic, write the meaning of that. Bucolic means countryside or country life. Countryside or country life. And the first pair, what is the first word here? Vagrant. Write the meaning of that. Vagrant means someone who goes from one place to another place. And what is the other word for that? Wander. Please have a look at the screen. Wandering, going from one place to another place. Vagrant. And psychic. Psychic means a person with magical powers, supernatural powers. We also use the word mystic. Psycho is a negative word. Don't think of psycho. That's not a good word. Psychic, mystic, magical powers. Brave, shakeful, bloated. Bloated means full. Write the word full. When you have a heavy meal, heavy lunch or heavy dinner, you feel full. Then what do you say? I feel I'm bloated. I have a bloated feeling. That is one meaning. And also write excess. Bloated, excess. And some companies, they need only 500 employees, but they have 700 employees. Then we say bloated. The company is bloated. Means what? Please write the expression, company is bloated. Company is bloated means they have more than the required number of employees. Have you got the meaning? Mic is on. Have you got the meaning? Please. Agitation. Now I'm getting agitated. If you don't respond, I'll get agitated. What is the meaning of lasting? To stay for a long time. Lasting impact for a long time. Commotion. A lot of people, they try to go to some place all of a sudden and they create noise. Then we use the expression commotion. Imagine 100 people are there and they try to enter all of a sudden with a lot of noise. Then I ask these people, what is that commotion over there? You got the meaning? Noisy disturbance. Please write, noisy disturbance. Done with that set? 86 to, different behaviors. Mr. Ravi failed in the first attempt and declared that it was not his cup of tea. Please underline his cup of tea, our favorite idiomatic expression. And gave up further trials. Mr. Ravi was what? Optimistic? No. Pessimistic? Hold that one. Sarcastic? I doubt the spelling. Zealous? That's a positive word. Zeal means what? Enthusiasm. So what is the answer? Stupid? No. Pessimistic? Answer is pessimistic. Not my cup of tea, and he gave up. Einstein gave lectures in many universities. At the last university, his driver gave lecture in the place of Einstein. When someone asked a doubt, the driver escaped by saying, even my driver can give the answer. Okay, smart guy. So that is option. Einstein driver was clever, wise, smart. Smart. You're all very smart. Mr. X was very rich. He does all his works on his own. He stands in the queue. He interacts with people and workers. He never shows his wealth. Mr. X is stoic is not correct. Sensitive, not at all correct. Honest, nowhere related. And practical, no. What is the fourth option here? Simple, a simple person. What are the other words for simple? Modest, write the word modest. I don't have time, but a simple person, modest. Also write one idiomatic expression, down to earth. You have got many a time. Down to earth. 89, put a star mark. What is the answer? Mr. Y played well, and in addition to that, with efforts of all the players, team won the match. Y declared that without his efforts, team could not get victory. He presented himself as he was the only cause for the victory. Mr. Y was egoist, egotist, reckless, selfish, egocentric. Yesterday you got, it is not egocentric. It is the second option. The key says the fifth option. I don't think so. What is the answer here? The second option, egotist. Egocentric means always thinking about himself. Centric. Write a few expressions. Today this word has become very popular. Please write. Customer centric. Institutes, they use the expression student centric, employee centric. These are the expressions in the limelight. Student centric course means what? Focusing on the needs of the student. Then we say student centric course. The last one, am I right? Mr. A is a good human being. He is always ready to help others. Everyone loves him because of his helpfulness. Mr. A is what? Helper, that is ridiculous. Philanthropist. Philanthropist goes more with a rich man wants to help others, but in the form of donating money. It goes more with donation. And it goes with industrialist, business people. But here it doesn't talk about that. What is the next one? Servant, ridiculous. And the fourth option, altruist, means a person who is ready to help others. That is the right answer. Fourth option is the answer, ascetic. Some people renunciate everything. They are rich. They renunciation, you know the word renunciation. They renunciate and they live a very simple lifestyle. Then we use the word ascetic. Also write the word hermit, Hermit. They go with a different connotation. That's it. Behind the schedule, it's already 3:05. Good paper. These papers are really excellent papers. You got to spend some time after the session, and I'm sure you will get benefited. Shall I wind up?